दिन में 24 घंटे होते हैं। 24 घंटे आप हर पल नहीं गिनते, पर उस दिन मैं हर पल गिन रहा था।
अगले 24 घंटे के अंदर किसी असैसिन की गोली पर आदित्य सिंघानिया का नाम लिखा होगा।
What? क्योंकि मेरे पास थे सिर्फ 24 घंटे।
Well, they say 24 is the name of the game, and that's why TV is a 24-hour medium, and I have a 24-hour star with me. His name is Anil Kapoor, and he's coming with 24. Can it become more 24 than this?
And I look 24.
You're looking 24. 24/7, 365 is what you're looking. But tell me, sir, a brand new concept, and of course, this is dhamaka because it's not something that you've done before. You're in a new realm, and how has it been entering the TV realm?
It's been wonderful. I'm telling you, it's been one of the greatest experiences of my life. You know, I have done so many films and I've worked with the best of directors. I've done great stories, great scripts, great wonderful heroines, actresses, songs, sexy songs, everything I've done. You know, I've enjoyed, I had a blast in my career, but this is the best.
Wonderful. Okay, tell us something. This, of course, must have been a completely different ball game from you.
You know,
and you must have had to start from square one and take it.
Why it has been the best is because, why I say it's the best, because the kind of trouble I went, you know, when you go through pain, you know, the sweet pain, I've really gone through a lot trying to put this together. From the time I, you know, decided instinctively, isko yaar Hindustan lege jate hain. Year 24 ko mujhe lagta hai we must do it in India. And I started talking to the international creators. I spoke to them, how I convinced them, then how I convinced the channel. कर दो यार, पैसे दे दो यार, बनाने दो यार, यार इतनी फिल्मों में कुछ तो चले यार, कुछ करने दो यार, यार इतने पैसे, अरे मैं इतने पैसे कहाँ ले रहा हूँ?
हर दिन रोज की तरह, दोपहर शाम, सब वैसे ही। कहाँ पता था?
पहले किसको मारूं, बीवी को या बेटी को?
It's been a great journey. So when I'm saying it's the best, when you go through all that pain and then you put this together and when you see it on screen and now it's going to be aired and you know kind of feedback I'm getting for the promos and all, so it's very heartening. It's very, you know, it's good and somewhere instinctively मुझे ऐसा लगा था कि नहीं यार, there is something in this which will work in India. I don't know, my instinct says people are going to accept it. I don't know.
एंटी-टेररिस्ट यूनिट के चीफ जय सिंह राठौर के पास है सिर्फ 24 घंटे।
असैसिन थाईलैंड से आ रहा है और वो कोई मामूली शूटर नहीं है।
हर सेकंड बढ़ रही हैं मुश्किलें।
जय किरण घर पे नहीं है।
हर मिनट नजदीक आ रहा है खतरा।
How did you go about the story? Because the story is the most important thing at the end of the day. That's what's going to sell.
Yeah.
So normally what they have done, or at least where they started off in 24, was they used to take realistic stories, almost true to life, and then just pick it up there. Have you done the same thing, or have you just scripted stories, or are you a mash between what they do on 24 and the reality that is crime?
No. In a way, we have adapted it to the Indian sensibilities, to the Indian political system, to the what is happening in India. And as you see, it's more relevant, the story, when you see the episodes, you'll realize, अरे यार ये तो ऐसा ही हो रहा है हिंदुस्तान में।
अगले 24 घंटे के अंदर किसी असैसिन की गोली पर आदित्य सिंघानिया का नाम लिखा होगा।
एक साजिश जिसका निशाना है देश का भविष्य।
तुम उस जनरेशन के यूथ के आइकॉन हो, India's new hope.
We need a hero like this, like Jai Singh Rathod, you know, who will, you know, crack these kind of situations where there is threat to someone's life, there is a threat to the nation, you know, there's family problems to a certain extent, because, you know, everyone is trying to hit a balance between his family life and his work constantly, and especially if you are an agent. It's a family drama, there is politics in it, there is suspense, it's a cliffhanger, and most important is, you know, which is the unique thing about 24 is that the 24 hours. You know, 1 hour, every episode is 1 hour, and the clock is constantly ticking. So 5 minutes when you're watching and 5 minutes on screen, it's the same thing.
In terms of the cast, we've seen a lot of Anil Kapoor on screen so far in the promos. Yeah. But tell us a little more about, one, who's there, and what are the kind of roles that we will get to see in something like a 24? Because and now my reference point is always the International 24, which has a
So you
whole
must be talking
gamut
about
of-
David Palmer, right?
Yes.
Now,
Do we have somebody like that?
Yes, of course. We have Neil Bhupalan, and he plays the Prime Minister.
Okay.
And who's going to be sworn in as a, the young Prime Minister, and who's going to be sworn in the next 24 hours, and he comes to Mumbai and for a rally over here, and he's playing. That's a wonderful character. It's shaped up very. He's done a great job, and of course there is, and we have cameos, great cameos done. Anupam, Rahul Khanna, Richa Chadda. Then there is Diska Chopra, who plays my wife. She's a wonderful actress, and there is Mandira Bedi, whom you all have been watching, and she plays Nina Maya's role, and she's Nikki in the show, and she's fantastic in the show. Absolutely wonderful. There is Adhir, who's a theatre actor, who has got a great role in the show, and there are all the bad guys. So all the, the casting what we have done is a mix of theatre, of films, and of television. It's a mix of fresh. There are, there's the girl who plays my daughter. You have to see her, how good she is in the show. How good. She's from London, and she's a, she's a revelation. As a matter of fact, I've been, you'll be shocked to see how good she is in the show.
This is a 24/7, 365 kind of thing, to do something like this. So, will we not be seeing Anil Kapoor on screen for the next, say, about a year?
My children always tease me. I say, you have really exploited 24, यार. जिसकी picture ना करनी है उसको बोलते थे, क्या है ना मैं 24 कर रहा हूँ ना इसलिए मैं बाद में करूँगा. No, but jokes aside, but as soon as I finish 24, I'm going to start some exciting films. Obviously, there is, as usual, my fun and frolic welcome.
Yes.
Which,
all the welcomes in the races of the
welcome
world.
races of the world, the no entries. उसके बिना कैसे, my children and everybody want a 7-star life.
Right.
तो थोड़े बहुत पैसे भी तो कमाने हैं.
बिल्कुल.
असैसिन थाईलैंड से आ रहा है और वो कोई मामूली शूटर नहीं है. हर सेकंड बढ़ रही है मुश्किलें.
जय किरण घर पे नहीं है.
हर मिनट नजदीक आ रहा है खतरा.
एचयू में कोई है जो आदित्य सिंघानिया के हमले के पीछे है.
हर घंटे उभर रहे हैं सवाल.
आदित्य सिंघानिया की जान को खतरा आज है.
On that note, I'd say, sir, may Jai Singh Rathore rock. Yeah. That's the page 24. All the best to you, sir, for 24, and of course beyond that.
It's always great to speak to you, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much, sir.